Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Adia Dauti.
And I'm Ivha Enike-Ekhelar. We have a marvelous show lined up for you. It is Thursday, January 25th, 2018.
Weather Watcher Ashley Cornish will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day.
Bollard will paint the town scarlet at the Internship and Career Mega-Fair.
Savannah Demande will stop by to talk about RUPA.
We've got tons to get to. Let's wake up, Rutgers.
Hello and welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this windy Thursday morning.
We're here to take you up every Thursday morning this semester with all the exciting news, events, and weather. So, how's your week, Adia?
My week was pretty good. 1 week of the semester done and the rest to go. What about you?
So far, so good. I like all my classes. Everything's looking rosy. I also just started my internship.
Oh, where do you internship?
I intern at the Rutgers University Foundation for their social media and marketing department.
That's awesome. How'd you get that?
On career night, actually. I actually worked for them over the summer. They had a program called the Futures and Advancement Program. So I just came back this semester because I had a busy fall semester. So I just came back this semester and I'm going to be working with them.
That's awesome. So you use career night, but I know there's also like the Mega-Fair for careers and stuff. So have you ever been to one of those?
I haven't actually been to one of those yet because I've gotten the quick chance to have an internship already, so I just feel secure, but I feel like I'm going to go to the upcoming one for the summer.
All right, that's awesome. I actually went to a career fair last year and I thought it was a great opportunity even though I was a freshman and I wasn't looking for an internship at the time. I still got my foot in the door and was able to talk to people and get a good experience out of that.
Yeah, you get your face out there. You get the chance to see what interacting with employers looks like. That's a good thing.
Well, we also have Ashley Cornish here with Weather Watchers.
Hey guys, all right, so I'll be telling you guys about the really cold temperatures we got ahead.
All right, so before we can get to the rest of the show, let's see how much you know.
When is this semester's Internship and Career Mega-Fair? We will find out the answer right after this break.
The Rutgers bus system provides more than 15 options to get around the 5 campuses. Sounds overwhelming? But here's a quick recap of the bus routes and available resources to make traveling easier. On weekdays, the A and H buses make stops along College Ave and Bush. The B loops between Livingston and Bush, as the LX makes stops on Livingston and College Ave. The F takes an express route by traveling Route 18 from College Ave to Cook and Douglas. The Rex L goes between Douglas and Livingston, with the Rex B looping between Douglas and Bush. There are also weekend buses, which make stops on every campus. Each bus stop displays the routes of the specific bus stopping there and the expected arrival times. To learn more about the Rutgers bus system and additional bus services, download the Rutgers app, visit nextbus.com or rudots.rutgers.edu.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked, when is the semester's Internship and Career Mega-Fair? Now it's the time to find out the answer.
This semester's Career and Internship Mega-Fair is next Tuesday, January 30th and Wednesday, January 31st at the RAC. As we mentioned before, we will learn more about this event later in the show with Bollard. You do not want to miss that. Are you excited for this mega fair?
I definitely am. I have my experience from last year when I was a freshman going there, so I'm excited to get back in there and see what's out there.
Yeah, me too. I'm definitely going to try to get myself and all of my friends to go to the mega fair just so I'm secure and I know we're all going to have jobs eventually. Yeah.
I actually hope the weather is nice that day because I hate planning out outfits if it's really cold. So, Ashley, can you tell us how the weather is going to look?
All right, as I said, hey guys, I'm Ashley Cornish. I'm going to be giving you your regional forecast for the day. Let's hop right into it. All right, so today we had a morning low of 23 degrees, which is right around our average of 22 degrees. We will be getting up pretty close to our average high of 39 degrees. Unfortunately, not quite as warm as our record high of 65 degrees set back in 1967. Fortunately, not as cold as our record low of -6 degrees set back in 1935. And then our sunrise and sunset are here at the bottom of your screen. So for today's weather headlines, we've got sun and wind today. Winds so windy we could be getting up to gusts of 25 miles per hour, making those cold conditions feel even colder, unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, that Arctic air that we were feeling a couple weeks ago is back with temperatures getting down into the teens. And then we have another rainy start to next week. So for the regional high temps, we got a regional high of 22 degrees in Oneida, 33 out in State College, 41 all the way down in Baltimore, and then 30 here in Providence. Down at our Camden campus, we've got a temperature of 38 degrees, and up in Newark, we've got a temperature of 32. For the lows across the region, we've got low temperatures of 12 degrees in Oneida and in Providence over here, 22 out in State College. In Newark, we've got a temperature of 18 degrees, and then down in Camden, we've got a temperature of 23. So for today, we've got a high temperature of 37 degrees, sunny skies, northwest winds constantly at 5 to 10 miles per hour, but then we can be getting up to those gusts of 25 miles per hour. So it'll be really windy today, guys. For the day plan, we've got a temperature of 24 degrees at 10 a.m., only getting up to 32 by 2 p.m. Then tonight, we've got a temperature of 29 degrees at 6 p.m. and then all the way at tonight at 10 p.m. we've got a low temperature of 25 degrees. So make sure you guys stay bundled up all day as we're walking to class and stuff because it will be cold. Tonight we've got a low of only 13 degrees, mostly clear skies, and then the wind should be dying down a little bit with northwest winds at 5 miles per hour, becoming calm later in the night. Friday we've got a high temperature of 41 degrees, sunny skies, and then as I said, calm winds throughout the rest of Friday. For Friday night, we've got a low temperature of 27 degrees, mostly clear skies, and then southwest winds at 3 to 5 miles per hour. All right, thanks guys, back to you.
It looks like the warm weather is finally leaving us and we're going back into the cold weather. So right now we're going to throw to a break and we'll be right back with you.
Do you like kicking back in your free time? Sometimes the dorms can get stuffy and boring. So head on over to the Rutgers Zone. Need somewhere to watch sports? Need to satisfy that ice cream craving? Or are you tired of your old video games? Rutgers Zone is where you need to visit. Enjoy some games, food, TV, karaoke, and so much more. And don't forget to ask for those ice cream toppings. With all of the cool things at the Rutgers Zone, why would you even leave? If you are on Livingston campus, make sure you swing by the Rutgers Zone, just a bus stop away. For more information, please visit zone.rutgers.edu.
Well, there's lots of cool and exciting events going on around Rutgers, so let's take a moment and check them out. Warmer weather means the bugs come out to play, but you can keep them at bay by keeping a clean home. With the spring weather coming in a couple months, many of us use items such as foggers, sprays, aerosols, and aerosols to fight the bugs. Rutgers scientists say they are least effective than just setting up traps and bait. The sprays can also affect you by contaminating food, floors, and counters. A 7-month collaborative study between Rutgers University New Brunswick and the New Brunswick Housing and Redevelopment Authority examined the issue. The team was led by Changlu Wang, SEPS Professor of Entomology, and published the Journal of Economic Entomology. Wang and his team surveyed 258 apartments in 40 buildings. Their first goals were to determine the type and number of pests living in 300 buildings. Cockroaches, rodents, and bedbugs were all common problems. The team set traps and bait to identify the pests and treat the problem. Wang's strategy worked and reduced the infestations by 85%. Wang's advice is simple. The best way to live cockroach-free is to keep your kitchen clean and reduce clutter as much as possible. Wang said, "Take Wang's advice and do good pre-spring cleaning this weekend."
You know, a good trick if you're trying to be like very healthy and environmentally conscious for me is that before I move into any place, I always spray like the doors and the windows with a mixture of vinegar and water, and that helps to keep bugs away.
Oh, right. Okay. I should definitely try that out along with Wang's advice as well.
Speaking of great things that Rutgers professors are doing, taking the initiative to help the community is very admirable and is even better when a Scarlet Night helps. Rutgers professor Todd Wolfson is one inspiring professor working towards this goal. Wolfson works to close the digital divide in disadvantaged communities. There will be a newly founded Center for the Study of Digital Inequality and Social Change from a joint collaboration between Rutgers School of Communication and Information and the Annenberg School of Communication at the University of Pennsylvania. Their goal is to help develop strategies that use new media and technology to improve their communication and create social change while in the workplace. To facilitate this change, they will be creating social media pages, websites, and radio programs, or hosting community meetings so that they can share information among one another. Wolfson stated, "The ability to use traditional and new media to share knowledge and among local communities is especially important as news outlets continue to fold and reporting ranks shrink." If you are a journalism major interested in working towards social change, Wolfson offers a course called Media Movements and Community Engagement, where you can do similar work.
It's amazing that we have a professor that's so dedicated to change like this, and by using like social media and technology, because now this is the generation of the technology boom, and he's taking that and using that to his advantage.
Yeah, and I think it's really admirable that he found a need in his community and he's trying to meet that need. Right. And as also a communication major, I'm in the School of Communication and Information, so I also would, this is really interesting to me, so I would also try to take this class.
Right, and speaking of other classes, not every lecture requires you to just sit and listen. Dr. Kavitha Ramsamy will be hosting a lecture tonight called an interactive lecture, MK and the Adia Movement. This interactive lecture will be discussing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s influence activism within the Adia community. The event will be held tonight from 8 to 9:30 p.m. in the Asian American Cultural Center. For more information, you can find them on Facebook at Asian American Culture Center, Rutgers. I think that's a great interactive piece because, students go to class all day, and then when they want to go to events, they don't want to just be sitting there and listening, but this is a great way to, get the students involved and really get them to engage with what's going on in the lecture.
And Dr. Ramsamy is also a really powerful speaker. I had her for an intro to Africana Studies class last year, and I know that she's really passionate about her work and passionate about everything she's trying to teach students, so I know it's going to be a really good experience.
Right, we should definitely check that out.
Yeah. Do you have a bunch of knowledge that you would like to share with the rest of the community? Come share all you know with your fellow Rutgers community by applying to be a FIGS peer instructor. You can experience teaching at Rutgers and improving your public speaking skills while also getting credit for it. Additionally, you can help first-year students get comfortable with college life, time management, and making connections with their Rutgers peers. For more information, check out their website at figs.rutgers.edu. So I took a FIGS my freshman year, and I think it was really impactful for me. I'm still friends with my FIGS peer instructor, so I think everyone should at least do their best to try to take a FIGS, and I think it'll be a good opportunity for students to have that experience being a leader and a teacher and being a peer instructor. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. Have you ever thought about being an instructor yourself since you've taken that before?
No.
No?
No. I am not a teacher. I am not an instructor, but I appreciate everyone who takes time out of their day, out of their schedule to be an instructor and teach students.
Right, definitely. It's very admirable.
So right now we're going to go to the career fair, and here we go.
Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Kim Bollard. Today we're here at the Sunny Warblin Recreation Center at the Career and Internship Mega-Fair. Let's see what career opportunities we have in store.
Students should attend the Career and Internship Fair because it offers an opportunity for them to meet face-to-face with employers. When conducting a job search, so much of the process is conducted online, so this offers a unique opportunity for students to meet live and communicate directly one-on-one with many different types of employers.
We definitely look for students who are extremely outgoing, very driven, also someone who's done a little research on the company, so not just students who are coming up and saying, hey, what do you have to offer me? We're really looking students to not only sell themselves, but say, hey, I did my research on Mars.
Previous leadership experience is huge. I know we don't expect a lot of college students to have a lot of working experience coming into events like this. So any volunteer or leadership experience for us is really big.
So I'm just looking to, learn how to network more. There's not a lot of opportunities as far as education internships go, but I still want to be able to network with professionals and know how to best market myself.
You have to do your homework before you come here. You got to do your research, of course. I did my research on the companies that are here, the list of events that are going on, worldwide events also, and how I could be able to connect with the representatives from the companies.
My biggest advice would be start early for sure. Even if you're not necessarily 100% sure what you want to do, make sure you're still talking to people and figuring out how best to find your passions and what to do for the future.
Today I learned that you have to come more prepared, be one with the crowd, and how to differentiate myself from other candidates in the career fair. Everyone thinks it's a competition, but honestly, you just have to be yourself.
Thanks, Rutgers. I hope you enjoyed that internship fair as much as I did. In the meantime, keep painting the town scarlet. I'm Kim Bollard, RUTV.
Along with securing an internship, if you are like me and always forget to go school shopping, I always like to go to the career fairs also so I could get free pens, free water bottles.
So you can secure free pens as you're securing your internship?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, no, those are definitely cute. Like the little chocolates with the labels, like the company labels on them.
You don't know how many water bottles I have in my house.
Just because of the career
Just because.
But I like it with their labels.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's cute when they put the labels I want to get some with my name on it and just keep labeled water bottles with my name on it.
And then you walk around and people are like, oh, you work there? I'm like, no, I don't, actually.
I don't.
I don't.
Well, if you think that I do, that's fine, but, if you like free pens and other free events, let's check out RUPA.
Rutgers University is now offering a master's program in UN and Global Policy Studies. This new program is the only one of its kind in the United States. The curriculum for this program is designed to provide students with qualitative and quantitative analytical skills, as well as hands-on management experience required by leaders in the field. All applicants must hold a bachelor's degree from an accredited college. The program of study requires 36 credits and is open to both part-time and full-time students. For application information and to apply online, check out gradstudy.rutgers.edu. For more information, check out unstudies.rutgers.edu.
This is Kate. Kate never utilized the many great resources Rutgers has to offer. Now, Kate doesn't have a job. Don't want to end up like Kate? Then you should go to University Career Services. University Career Services provides career-related counseling, resources, and programs to help individuals clarify academic and career goals, establish career plans, develop job search skills, and make successful career transitions. The mission is to build relationships with alumni, employers, and graduate schools to optimize internship, job, and career opportunities. From workshops and webinars to fairs and other recruiter visits, the staff within University Career Services works tirelessly to prepare students and connect them to the world of work. For more information, visit careers.rutgers.edu.
Oh my God. Welcome back, Rutgers. I'm joined by Savannah Demande, who is the Director of Comedy and Media for RUPA. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with some questions. So what is RUPA and what kind of events do you typically hold for the Rutgers community?
So RUPA is an acronym for the Rutgers University Programming Association, and we are a group of 40 or so students that plan 150 events or more for a diverse student body around 5 different campuses all year round.
Well, so I'm glad that you guys cater to all the, diverse population that we have at Rutgers with all these types of events.
Yeah, and then we have a multitude of events centered around traditions, pop culture, media, arts. It's a lot of fun. There's plenty of options to choose for the students.
Yeah, that's awesome. So as the Director of Comedy and Media, are there specific events that you look forward to?
Well, as a Rutgers student, I'm always looking forward to any event that RUPA puts on because I know it's always going to be fun and entertaining, and it's going to be a great experience. But I would say that there are 3 upcoming events that I'm very excited for. One, there's the Murder Mystery Dinner, February 1st. It's going to be a lot of fun, interesting, cool. Then there's, right after that, February 2nd, the Spring Kickoff Concert featuring Small Pools. It's a free concert, a lot of energy, a lot of fun. People love going to listen to music, so there's an opportunity there. Even if you're interested in small pools or not, you can just learn about a new band. Really cool. And then after that, we have Indoor Roller Skating on February 6th. Traditional event. Tons of people, always long lines, but very fun.
Oh, I definitely want to check out the roller skating event. I'll break my other hip because I already broke one. But
it's totally
we're
fine. Whether you're a pro or like a novice, anyone can come. Everyone's welcome.
Are all your events free for students?
I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 our events are free for Rutgers undergraduate students. It's really just like 2 our major concerts, Beats on the Banks, and our trips, so like Broadway trips or like sports trips, things like that. Those are not free, but everything else, free food, free pens, things like that.
Okay, that's awesome. So this year it seems you have changed up the type of programming that you hold. For example, there are more social media inspired events like last Tuesday's cake decorating event. What inspired that change?
So like I said, RUPA is composed of 40 undergraduate students who go to Rutgers. So we're just like the other students that we plan the events for. And so we keep up with trends, we keep up with what they want to see, because it's like what we want to see. We're not planning events for students, or this isn't like adults, this is your Rutgers students, your peers, planning events. So we try to keep up with that and just put on things that people want to go to.
That's great because people definitely want to go to all the events. Everyone's always talking about like, you go to this, you go to that, and I'm like, yes, let's go. So how can a student become a part of RUPA?
Great question. Applications are actually open now. So if you're interested, I would recommend that students go to the interest meeting on February 2nd, right on Bush campus in the Student Center. It's a great way to, one, learn about RUPA, and because applications are due February 11th, it's a great way to learn what the interview process looks like, more information, and things like that. So that's your best way. And if you want more information outside of going to interest meeting, social media will tell you, as well as our website.
And do you think it's a big time commitment joining RUPA?
Well, I'm a big believer in anything you do, anything you believe in will be a time commitment. And as long as you're invested, what you put in, you'll get right back out. So it is a time commitment, but it's an awesome time. It's fun. It's one of the best experiences I've had here at Rutgers. So, and I've learned a lot working there.
Right. Anything worth doing is going to be a time commitment.
Exactly.
Definitely. So where can students go for more information about RUPA and to view upcoming events?
Well, like we tell everyone who stops at our marketing table, your best bet is to follow us on social media. We drop all of our events. There's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all of them at RUPA Rutgers. And then for those who don't like social media or want more information, you could always visit our website at rupa.rutgers.edu. Or you can ask a perp, one of us. Great way.
Savannah, thanks so much for joining me today. Hopefully students take part in RUPA-made events. Stay tuned, Rutgers. We still have lots of show left to go, and we'll be back right after this break.
Registering for classes can be quite stressful without preparation. Here are some guidelines to make sure you're set for future semesters. First, become familiar with Course Schedule Planner. There, you can build several preferred schedules and sort through lists of offered classes as well as choosing times and days that work best for you. You can also save schedules that you create, so all that's left to do is register on your specified day. Just go to sims.rutgers.edu/CSP. Still unsure of which classes to take? Stop by any of the academic advising offices on campus to speak with deans and advisors to map out a schedule that's right for you. For all information regarding academic advising and registration, check out sasundergrad.rutgers.edu. It's also on Facebook under SAS Academic Services and on Twitter at SAS Advising, #RUPrepared.
So we just had on Savannah Demande from RUPA, and I think it was really interesting, everything she was talking about. I definitely am going to try going roller skating, and I'm not one to like not be on like solid ground, so I think it'll be like a fun experience for me.
Right. Even if you fall a few times, it's fine.
Yeah, so talking about the rest of the week, we're going to throw to Ashley Cornish and weather.
All right, hey guys, so I gave you a little preview for the next couple days, so I'm going to give you the extended forecast for the rest of the week. So you can see that Friday we've got a high temperature of 41 degrees, and then it's going to be sunny, so it'll feel pretty good. A low temperature of 27 degrees. Saturday we've got mostly cloudy skies, a high temperature of 54 degrees, so that's like pretty good for this time of year. You can't complain when it's in the 50s. A low temperature of 42 degrees. And then unfortunately Sunday we do have a little bit of rain with a high temperature of 53 degrees, low temperature of 34 degrees. Monday that rain will continue throughout the night with a temperature of 44 degrees, but the rain should be tapering off right around mid-afternoon, and then we get down to a low of 24 degrees. And then for Tuesday, we've got a low temperature, sorry guys, low temperature of 35 degrees, and then mostly sunny skies with a temperature of 19. All right, back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Ashley. So it's still getting, cold and it's windy, but I'm so excited for spring. I'm so tired of wearing jackets everywhere. I just want to like go outside and not have to wear a jacket all the time.
I know, I'm so ready for spring weather, dresses,
right, dresses, skirts, all of that fun stuff.
Not 4 layers of socks.
Oh, yep, like the socks from last week. No 4 layers of socks, definitely.
Yeah, start wearing sandals. Everything's great. I feel so much better when it's warm outside.
Right, and then like when it doesn't get dark at like 5 o'clock, because that messes me up. Like I'll take a nap and wake up in the darkness and I'm like, am I late for school? Like what am I doing?
Yeah,
like I get so confused.
Yeah, you wake up and like, is it Tuesday?
Is it like what day of the week is it? Like,
right.
At least it's almost Friday. You know, we just got to get through today, and then tomorrow starts the weekend.
Yeah.
And like I know I don't have any classes. I don't know about you, but
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't have any classes, so my weekend starts
on Fridays.
Thursdays actually.
Honestly,
Thursday night's my weekend. I just go home, get some popcorn, watch some Netflix, and it's the weekend.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so excited for this weekend. Got my sorority recruitment going on, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Are you involved in any Greek life?
I'm not involved in any Greek life, but I do have a lot of friends who are involved, and they seem to be having such a good time. Were you involved? Is this your first time?
This is my first time joining, yeah. So as a transfer student, like, I wanted to get involved in my community and at Rutgers. So I decided I'm going to go out and join Greek life. And, I think it's going to be like a great experience for me, and like all the other girls join. I think it's going to be a great time. So I'm excited for this Saturday to start recruitment processes.
Yeah, and it's a good way to do like community service and have like a core group of people around you that you go through so many things with.
Right, yeah. Definitely excited.
Well, Rutgers, that'll do it for our first show of the semester.
For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu.
Follow us on Facebook by searching RU Network, or follow us on Twitter by searching @Wake Up Rutgers. We love hearing from you.
Tune into Monday's show with Manuel Silva-Paulus and Kim Peterman for more Rutgers news.
Thanks again for tuning in, and to everyone for joining us. I'm Ivha Enike-Ekhelar.
And I'm Adia Dauti. Have a great day, and we will see you next week, Rutgers.